It's the two.
Hello and welcome to the N2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with the fierceness, the intensity of this series, setting the tone. The Cavaliers as they go up against the Toronto Raptors in their house, Air Canada Centre. For the Raptors, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this...
Canada Center is filled to capacity. Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Taking a look at Toronto. They need the boost here from the hometown fans. Trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
Guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court is their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win a series.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Jones in a 2-guard. LeBron James is out there with Laverne. Then it's Moskov. Shot is good.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It always seems to settle you down when you have some early success in the post.
And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here is Joseph. Patterson, the screen. Here's Carroll. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Patterson, the screen. Here's Joseph. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Jones. In the corner, it's James. Off target with his 3. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now the feed to Cantor. Here's Patterson. The shot will not go. And Cleveland the other way now. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
Joseph with the ball. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The 17-footer goes down. DeRozan's got 6. Cavaliers leading. Kicks it to Jones. Over to the wing. And Cantor over to help. Jones against DeRozan. Jones dishes to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. The Raptors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Carroll. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Jones drives in. Power down. The jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness. I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him. And, folks, that never gets old.
Here's Joseph. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's a screen by Kanter. And Joseph kicks to DeRozan. And he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 8. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. And it's LeBron James with the 3. LeBron's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. Freak #1 in the 3rd spot tomorrow.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Now, here's Joseph. Pass to Scola. The dish to Joseph. Releases. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they look really strong together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Here's Smith. Jones drives in. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Ross. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Barea. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Jones now atop the key. He dishes it to Barea. Back to Jones. Ross with the steal. And oh, here we go with Bayless. Nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway. Bayless has got his first points of the game.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. Cleveland, Evans, he's checked in for Verejao. Laverne comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Jones subbed in for Smith. Enes Kanter is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Bayless in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that one's good. 9 points for Freak.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's DeRozan with the drive. The pass to Ross. Toronto working the ball around now. Bayless's shot is off. Cavaliers trailing. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 36 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Ross against James. Ross kicks to Bayless, and the Raptors miss again. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Outside DeRozan. Cantor kicks to Bayless. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. The fader. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Laverne's got his third rebound tonight. LeBron passes to Jones. He kicks to Evans. Now here's DeRozan. 13 points in the game.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
LeBron wishes to Jones. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ross has got his second bucket tonight.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jones with Cantor covering. Jones kicks to James. Now here's Barea. Defense is right there. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Second chance shot. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a...
Coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs.
And what a tremendous game for DeRozan. 13 points. And he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender, because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
On the court for Cleveland, Jones in at shooting guard. Laverne is out there with Mozgov. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. The Raptors shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Pass to Jones. Back to James. Passes to Jones. Baseline try. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. DeRozan passes to Joseph. Patterson a screen on Irving. Dishes it to Patterson. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Good. DeRozan's got 15 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Well, strong defense is obviously a big key to success in the NBA. And these players, the top in the steals category in the regular season, gave their teams plenty of that on the way to the playoffs. Fifth best, DeMar DeRozan.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
And at shooting guard is where you'll usually find the team's best defender, and this group illustrates that clearly and perfectly. These fellas play the best on-ball D that you'll see in the NBA.
And that one's good. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Picked by Mozgov. Left side, Jones. A 3-ball. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Joseph's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Joseph. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead. Feeds to Jones. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for LeBron. DeRozan, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, fires from 14, and it's in off the backboard. 16 points for Freak.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. It's Scola with the drive, stolen by Varejão. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. That's good. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Now here's Joseph. He's covered by Irving. Now Joseph. Pass to Blatch. Wide open look. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Jones. Again, the miss by Jones. Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Scola left side. And Jones pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
DeRozan brings the double team. Jones dishes to Smith. DeRozan against Jones. Smith outside. Back to Jones. Unloads. Kept alive. Tries again. Shot is off.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Some changes for Toronto. Bayless is checked in, and it's Ross in for Corey Joseph. And Cleveland also making a change. J.J. Barea is checked in for Irving. Barea kicks to Jones. And 2 coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Jones. He's got 16 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Patterson, he's checked in for Toronto. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Burns checked in. Ross against Jones. No good from Ross.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Smith outside. He feeds it to Laverne. Shoots a 3, and he gets the bucket. Laverne's got his second bucket tonight.
With the success they've been having from the 3-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Partner, that's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Here's Blatch. Second chance shot. He lays it in. And the Raptors lead by 6.
just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Jones kicks to Barea. Hit by Varejao. Shot off the screen. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Here is Bayless. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Corey Joseph. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Jones is checked in. Scola out there with DeMarre Carroll. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's DeRozan in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Ross passes to Carroll. Ross kicks to Carroll. It's deflected. It's stolen by Jones. It's stolen by Carroll. An even 3-on-3 break. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Ross. 26 points for DeMar DeRozan. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. James with the bucket.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Mark your clock right now. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Yeah, but they're still in the driver's seat right now. I'm not sure the comeback is fully off just yet. One more transition bucket, though, and it could be.
Takes a big height bounce and goes in. 28 points for DeMar DeRozan.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basket for their offense.
Jones from outside, and he gets it to go. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And DeRozan kicks to Scola. To the inside. Here's Kanter. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Irving's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front court, no doubt about it.
Chandler, no good.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Ross kicks to DeRozan. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kanter. Plays it up and banks it in. Kanter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Joseph in for Terrence Ross. And Cleveland also making a change. Laverne, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. Outside, Jones drills the three-pointer. Jones has got 24.
You know, shooting as well as he has from the floor in the game this tight, guys, you've got to think he's going to be a factor near the end.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He told his guys, it's time to turn it up a little and try to make a push. We've worked too hard to come away empty-handed. Let's put this thing away. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Joseph to the left side wing. Carroll kicks to Joseph. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. DeRozan's got 17 now, just in the second half. On the wing, Jones. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Jones. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Out to DeRozan, uncovered. Shot is no good, and Cleveland will come the other way.
It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
And that's an intentional foul.